Okay, so update. Since the last vid, I went back to it, add some stuff to it over the next few nights. I added some stuff to it, and this is basically um, the finished product, in my opinion. Unless I've come up with other ideas to add to it with the studs, but so far, just check it out. Boom. What do y'all think? I think it looks pretty fucking dope. Sick. I think it looks pretty sick. I'm seeing a lot of these patches are just not sticking on. Like there's some stuff over here I'm gonna have to do, especially on the back, which by the way I need to show y'all anyway. Yeah. See, I couldn't go along the lining of the back here because of where I placed the patches, which here's another one that needs to be redone. Good God, I thought my stitching was better. It's not. But yeah, this is the design. This is pretty much what I have gone for it. I tried to find even spots on it where I could lay it, have a consistent structure to the placement of the studs. But this is pretty much the most consistent placement. So yeah, that's that. So now we're going to get started on the vest. Are you ready to look like your brother? Well, let's hop to it, shall we? And this is what we have now. Yes. Of course, this is finished product because I know I'm pleased with this, but I definitely feel like there's more I could do to this jacket to just spice it up a little bit, liven it up a little more. Just like the other one, like the jacket. I call this one the jacket, but the vest. This took a lot less time than the jacket did. Of course, because it's a vest, less fabric, a lot lighter, thinner. So this took like about 30 to 40 minutes total. Yeah, man. Sweet. I like it. I am pleased with this. Don't know what I'm gonna do for the back though. Do not know. I might be able to go down the stitching by the back patch, maybe maybe underneath it, on top here, there, maybe those top. We'll see. Of course, I will record that part when I do it. That part. So, yeah, this is what we got so far, though. All right, so when we last left off, we did these. We basically did the shoulders, and I think I believe I talked about doing the back down the side of the spine, basically, and the shoulder blades, basically, along these edges, along this lining, on both sides. So let's keep the small talk. Let's keep the small talk small, and let's get into it. Right. finished product. Yep, this is it. This is what I got so far. Not too shabby. It's definitely flawed. It's definitely not perfect, and I will show you where. If I don't think you guys could tell in the time lapse video, but at first I was trying to figure out if I even had enough studs to go down, because I guess I underestimated the length of the vest. But I started off at first up here on the, I guess we say left side, going back to back, one after another. And then I just thought to space them out like right here. So then that's why these are straight together and crooked, as you can see. But I can just turn them a little bit if I want to. Just turn them a little bit like that. But yeah, after this one, they start spacing out a little bit down. And that's what I did over here. I decided, I made the wise choice to space them out. But that's why at the bottom, it's like this, next to this patch. Doesn't go all the way to the end of the stitching or the lining here, but it does here. And that's because of obviously because I start differently up here compared to over here, spaced it out. So yeah, I'll maybe tweak it a little bit, but I don't mind it. It's not perfect. I'm not a machine, and I kind of like it. I just like the full overall look of it, with the shoulders, studs, of course. And then, if the dude looking at the details, it's like, yeah, didn't didn't start off the right way as I should have, like over here. But it's cool, man. I dig it. Hopefully y'all think it's cool too. Yeah. Baboo.